Well, here we are again, another episode of Ventthis, people, and I'm glad you're here. We're all glad you're here, and we're glad we're here, and it's great that we're all together again. So let's see, what do we got? We've got Chris and Paul are both here, and Paul, you want to say hello?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
There we are.
Chris, would you like to say hello? Yeah.
Hello, Chuck and Paul.
Hi. How is everybody?
Hi. We're good.
Good.
I'm good.
Right. Anybody got a bug up their ass about anything you want to talk about?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you something kind of weird that just happened right before we started. So, as you guys know, I'm a real estate agent. One of the hats I wear. So yesterday, I was doing an open house at a $40
You're not
million
even wearing a hat,
home.
Paul.
Wow.
Go ahead.
So I was doing an open house at a $40 million home. And the big part of the reason that you're doing an open house, obviously you'd love to sell the home that you're showing, but you want to meet people who are in the market, maybe work with them, on other houses. So you're looking to gain new clients. Mm-hmm. I spent, I don't know, I'd say 5 minutes, maybe 10, talking with a guy about what his goals are, what he's looking for in a house. He wants seclusion. He wants at least 10,000 square feet, this and that. Great. And so he gave me his phone number, his info. And when I went to look him up today, he's also a Los Angeles real estate agent.
Wow.
He was completely lying.
Wow.
He was completely lying. One of the fascinating things about doing open houses in really expensive homes, it's a wild thing. People will come by and pretend they have the money to buy it. I think because people just want to fantasize what it would feel like to be rich for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've done that. I've gone to open houses that like 30, 40, $50 million houses just because they have an open house there. And it's like, they can't tell you can't come in. You don't look like you have the money. You just go in, and it's kind of fun to see.
Well, no, 100%. I welcome anybody to do that. I do that. It's for fun. Just go through and walk through. But if you're going to take my time and tell me, if you want to reach out when you find XYZ for a home, to strangely engage with me as though you're a $40 million buyer, that's when it's weird. You know what I mean? I think people get this complex where they want to feel what it must feel like to walk and talk like somebody who has that money. It's like test driving a Bugatti or something. I mean, you can't, but it's just strange.
It's wrong. It's strange. And isn't it sort of against his fiduciary, responsibility as a realtor to be bullshitting another realtor like that?
Yeah. The unspoken code of ethics. It's I don't mind losing 5-10 minutes of my life for a conversation, but it's just, I can't. And my partner, she's been in the business forever. She's a very big deal in LA. We were both like, just why would he do that? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not gonna go anywhere. And we have his real number. The reason I know he's an agent is because I looked up he gave us his real phone number.
Wow.
A strange cat.
Yeah. Strange. We have all kinds of strange experiences that happen, but I know Chris is chomping at the bit here. So let's get moving here now. Now Chris has titled this episode, "Should I Run for the Door?" I say yes and get the hell out of here. And you know why you should run like hell? Because Loretta has lost her way this morning. She couldn't get into the studio to read these vents, so now Chris is going to read them. So,
and I don't do as good a job as Loretta does, but until she comes back, and she will, she's just a very busy lady. Right. I'll read the letters.
Right. And the reason our episodes have titles is because Chrissy likes titles.
I do. I do like titles.
Likes titles.
I like things
Can I mention that,
organized.
Sorry. I just wanted to mention that finally I'm not alone in my conspiracy that Loretta's not real. People have been writing in. We've been getting listeners agreeing they have never seen or heard of a specific, definite Loretta. I think that there's a chance. I'm actually coming to the point of a Bates Motel sort of theory that one of you guys is both Norman and his mom. One of you guys is either Chuck or Chrissy, and you're Loretta. I'm going out there because I have yet to see her. And every time it's something new. Loretta was stuck in traffic. Oh, Loretta's stuck in an elevator. I don't know.
Paul,
Hi,
you have
hi.
a
I'm
vivid,
gonna
vivid
read the-
imagination.
I'm going to read the first letter now, Paul. Are you ready?
See? Oh, Mrs. Bates, how dry your voice sounds.
Okay, Chrissy. First letter, please.
Here we go, you freaks. Okay.
It was Chrissy. Chrissy's Loretta.
Yeah. My husband schedules everything. When to eat, when to pay bills, when friends come over, when to watch TV. You get the picture. I sort of got used to the routine, but he schedules our sex life. I'm sure all of you are gasping, but it's true. He will tell me, okay, on Friday night, baby, get ready. I'm like, what the hell? Many times I'm not in the mood, and he understands. But have you ever heard of this before? It really isn't as bad as it sounds, but it is kind of odd, isn't it? I mean, did I enlist in the military? She says, LOL.
Well, you know what's
Somebody's at
really
control.
odd?
What?
You know what's really odd is you started with the third vent.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She wanted to skip the foreplay.
So
Yeah,
there
I
we go.
skipped the
Yeah,
foreplay.
yeah. Hey,
Well-
I say whatever works. You know, I mean,
The guy's a control freak. Come on,
yeah.
he's real.
Well, if you don't, and for some people, maybe if you don't put it on the calendar, it won't even happen. You know.
You know what? I'm going to cut him a little bit of slack here. My mind went straight to there being a pill involved.
A what?
Oh, a pill involved. Yeah.
I think this guy's taking Cialis. I think he's taking a pill, so he doesn't want to be caught embarrassed if he's unable to perform on a random frisky Thursday. You know what I mean? I think if he knows it's on the schedule for, Friday night at 9:00, he pops his pill at 8 and he'll be ready at 9.
And you know how
That's what this
Cialis
is.
got its name, how they named it. It was they came out of the lab when they finally found that it worked. And the guy took the pill and he went home and went to his wife and he says, Cialis, see Cialis, look at it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
that's how it
my
got the
God.
I like that.
name. Yeah.
Okay.
Cialis cat.
You know what? You guys know way too much about Cialis and all this Viagra stuff. I'm just saying.
I was actually stuck on. I had a brain freeze. I couldn't remember Viagra. That's the bigger name in the industry, and I actually was like on the spot, like, God, what's the other one's name? The blue pill.
Oh my God! Okay, that's the
blue
more
pill.
common. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell,
blue
baby?
pill.
You even know the color?
Oh, listen, because a lot of guys will talk about, grab the blue pill. Yeah. And I think even on social media, you'll see in comments, if they don't want to say the name, they'll be like, oh yeah, the blue pill.
Well, it's the standard. Yeah.
Isn't that I think that was their slogan, the little blue pill.
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
like the standard, the blue pill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear what you're saying, Chrissy. You're calling me out. You're asking me if I take it. I do not. I'm very proud that I don't. Although,
Damn
I
right.
thought this is a PG-13 show. I didn't know we went from Bambi to Bam Bam over here.
Well,
Yeah.
I use the
hot.
blue curtain. I have a blue curtain. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Well,
anyway, whatever works. Whether you schedule it, you don't. You take the pill, you don't. Whatever it works, whatever gets you in there, gets in the mood, gets the action happening. It's like, I used to work with an old country guy, and we were all sitting around talking. And he said, "Well, how do you tell your wife you want to go to bed, have sex, whatever it is?" He says, "I just look over at her on the couch when we're watching television." He said, "Want to go hide the weenie?" And then they get up and they go in the
my
bedroom.
God.
It's like whatever works.
That story
did
is the
he
reason
say?
Cialis was invented.
He says, "Honey, you want to go hide the weenie?
Hide the weenie?
Hide the weenie. That's it. Hide the weenie." That's foreplay for him.
Yeah.
So, whatever works for the couple, or
That
the
is
trio.
enough to prevent intercourse.
or the quintuplet, or whatever. However
I
many
don't-
people you got there.
I think we lost track of what her vent was.
I don't
mean,
have any
I think
idea
so.
what it was.
we,
It was that he's over
Scheduling.
he's a
Scheduling.
control freak, and that's the
Right.
bottom
Yeah.
line.
Right.
But you know what? She's in the marriage, so he must be doing something right, if you know what I mean.
Or he's just controlling
Bow,
her.
chicka, bow,
And
bow.
she wants out.
Wow. Wow.
You
I
never
say-
know.
Cry for help? Is this a cry for help to the Ventthis podcast crew? I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to give.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you need our advice to leave, if that's what you're looking for, please ask us last. Please tell us, write us directly and tell us. We don't want to be the first people to tell you maybe the whole marriage is a sham. We're going to try to keep it lighter. No. We're not saying we won't. Just let us know that we're like the 5th or 6th. We want to, be the last.
I think they're okay. Because she said she laughed. She's used to it. She laughed at it. It just seemed, I think she was just venting that it seemed a little controlling. But hey, it's okay. She must be controlling a few things too.
Wow. Well, Chrissy, wait, are you tapping into the real iceberg? Because maybe she says no a lot of the times that he casually initiates. So he's like, all right, fine. Let's put it on the calendar that we agree. You know what I mean? Maybe she doesn't realize she's been a little too busy, a little not in the mood. Maybe. And he's like, God, maybe he's not a hard initiator. Oh, whoa, hey.
Oh, a hard initiator. There we go.
Hey, yeah.
Wow.
All right. It's a family.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, should we move on?
I'm going to go with the pill.
Yeah, I think so, because this is getting a little stiff. All right.
Wow.
Jeez.
We're going to press on.
All right, Chris,
one.
which one are you going to read next? 2 or 1?
Those were limp jokes. I'm sorry.
Oh, a limp
I'm sorry. I took it too far. I'm moving on.
Chrissy, you're going to blow it here.
Look at that.
Right,
She's going to blow it. You're on the ball.
Okay.
All right.
Let's Here's the next vent.
She's got some skin in the game. Go ahead.
Okay.
Little Chucky has entered the chat.
Chuck's out of control.
Little Chucky.
I always am.
Here we go. Every woman who can hear this, I want you all to dump the dating apps. I met a guy through this dating app. I should call out the name of the app, but it probably won't change anything. This guy seemed so great when we met. And he also told me he's an artist. So I asked him if he could draw a sketch of me while we were having drinks. And he did. He mentioned that it was a hobby, so keep that in mind. He drew me as a fat girl. I'm not fat, nor am I slightly overweight. So why would this douchebag sketch me fat? If you don't like me, then don't ask me out. I mean, I later laughed at this, but what the hell? He even gave me really big feet. Oh my, he is totally a douchebag.
This guy's awesome.
Just have a sense of humor. It's a caricature. It's a cartoon. It's a drawing.
No. You want to look pretty. You don't want to have somebody make you look like, does he look at her and think she's fat when she
How can you look pretty in
Paul
a cartoon?
Has lost control.
Jeez.
Paul has lost control.
Do you know, is he going through his mind to sketch her fat and then slide it across the table and go, here's you?
Wow, this one really got Paul.
I know.
Oh my God. Maybe she's fat. I got to say, maybe she's
not
fat.
fat.
He
Well,
might
she
be a
said
hell
she's
of an
not.
artist. How do you know? Why? Because she didn't type in bold print when she sent the vent? She could be a large girl. This could be a rotund
Well, she said she's
Rhonda.
not. She
You
said
never
she's
know.
not, but she could be
Well,
lying.
I don't
could
think
have-
she's lying. I think she got upset because the guy portrayed her as a. Nothing wrong with being fat. We don't want to say that's a bad thing.
No.
But
there's
she's
nothing
just
wrong with
upset
it.
because he made her look fat and she's not overweight.
Maybe it was after the meal and she ate everything on the menu. Maybe he was pissed at how much the
that
bill
was his
gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
Oh,
just
God.
Like,
Yeah, you don't
you're gonna be an
know.
expensive date. I can't afford to take you out. Like some guys can't afford a V8 truck. It's just too much gas. I just can't buy it. Maybe he's like, I can't take it to
Everybody's
dinner.
different. It's and for some people, fat's where it's at. Maybe he's dreaming.
Or
You mean he wants her to be fat?
He'd like her to be fat. Yeah, that's why fat's where it's at. Maybe that's what turns him on. He doesn't have to use the blue pill.
So he's
like
giving her
the
a
other guy.
hint?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Chub it up, babe. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
He wants her to put the lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion in the basket.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't
You
know.
don't remember? It puts the lotion. It was Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Anyway, we won't go down that road, and we'll talk about it another time. Those at home who got it, send us in. If you knew what I meant when I said why she puts the lotion in the basket, then write to us and let us know, so I'm not alone.
I think Paul's been sitting in too many open houses by himself.
I have been talking to fibbers.
Would you like some
fibbers of
milk
the
and
hills.
cookies? Huh? Would you like some milk and cookies and take a
Well,
walk
you know
around the
what?
house?
Now, can we just say from the very beginning, I thought it's going a different direction. I thought she was going to be upset when he did a sketch and it was terrible. I thought she was going to be like, oh, these dating apps are horrible because you can say you're an artist, but then when I ask you to do a sketch, it's a stick figure and you're not a good artist. I thought she was upset that he was not a good artist and he was lying about that skill.
No.
Maybe this fat drawing is just more that he's just not a good artist. Maybe he was trying to sound suave by saying he's an artist, and on the spot he's like, oh God, I'm actually not good. Didn't mean to draw you fat. I'm just a bad artist.
No. He said artistry is a hobby. He drew a sketch and he made her fat. He made her a different person. And that's why she's pissed off. And I don't blame her. I'd be pissed too. I don't like dating apps. Not that I use them, but
I hope for the sake of this woman's argument that he drew himself next to her and he drew himself skinny. And that's where she's, drawing her contrast. Because if it were just her, again, I'm saying he just might not be that good. When I was a young bachelor, when I was in my 20s, I fantasized about selling guys. I wanted, as a side business, I wanted to put art students together with single guys so that an art student could draw most of a really good painting, but not finish it. And then a single guy wants to say he's a great artist, buys the unfinished painting, puts it on an easel next to some paints and brushes. So when a girl comes over, she can be like, oh my God, you paint? You'd be like, yeah, I've been working on that, just chipping away at it, Yeah, I mean, right? I used to have some great ideas. I used to have some really good ideas.
that's a good idea. That's a
Fantastic
terrible.
idea. No, it's fantastic. Come on. It's just this thing I've been working on.
All right. And that's the humor part of the show, people.
Yeah.
All right. So should we get to the next? The next
Yeah, let's
vent?
do the next one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Last vent.
Wait, yeah.
What?
Okay.
What,
What,
Paul?
Paul?
Well, I was going to say, so did we resolve? We figured the guy's a jerk. Don't go out with him anymore. Like what did we resolve for our venter? Did we?
Well, her
We're
thing
on her
is
side.
I'm on her side because,
Okay.
if somebody drew me and it didn't look anything like me, I'm like, is that what you think I look like? I'd be upset. She said, don't go out with dating apps because you can't trust these guys. And this guy, I don't know. I don't use dating apps, so I have no idea what those are like. But
to have a sense of humor too. It's like, it's just.
Did she?
yeah, she could have had a sense of humor.
Yeah, just laugh it off. Have a good time.
Or maybe he drew her fat and she's like, I'll show you I'm not fat.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
What,
You
she
never
took
know.
it all off?
It could work for people. Some people do that.
Well, she didn't, but she could have said that.
Yeah.
I would
She
like to
liked
say
him.
I would personally buy this person a piece of cake if they could provide the picture that was drawn. Did they keep it? Did our venter keep the drawing? And if so, could we have a picture? Could you send us a picture?
Email it
So
to
I'll
us.
send
Send it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll send you a gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. You can have a slice of it. I mean, because you're not fat. So no, you have a high metabolism. That you deserve a slice of cheesecake. I will send you a slice of cheesecake if you can provide the sketch drawing in question. In fact, I would say I might buy a slice of cheesecake for the first 3 people who send us sketch drawings of other people. And anyway.
Wow.
I think
Stop
I'm going to
it. We're
save
getting
Paul
nuts.
and move on to the next vent.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if I can afford
let's
3 pieces
see.
of cheesecake.
What do we got for the next?
All right, here's the last one.
strange thing here.
This one's even weirder than the one I just read.
I should have run for the door.
Yeah, exactly. Now you see, yeah.
Well,
I get
Here
it.
it
that
is.
drawing slimmer. If there was some running involved, maybe that picture wouldn't have turned out the way. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Calm
Moving
down.
on.
Okay, here we go. Okay, venters, this will be your weirdest vent yet. I'm dating this woman who is smart, beautiful. She runs her own company, earns 6 figures. And I hesitate to say this, but when we are having sex, she insists on having cartoons on with the sound on. Where do these people come from? This is a first for me. Try keeping the motor running when you hear Tweety Bird chirping in the background, or when the Roadrunner skids in, One night, a cuckoo clock sounded off, and well, you can imagine what happened next. What have you got for me, guys?
The little
my-
birdie popped
Are
out, I
these
guess,
real?
huh?
I literally, Chuck, you're there.
Jeez.
You got
The
it.
little
What,
birdie
Chuck?
popped out. Cuckoo! The little birdie popped out is what happened. That's what I would think happened next.
Well, I think it did, but these vents are just
Again,
insane.
whatever floats your boat, man. It's like, you know what? I like doing it to the Three Stooges. You know, whoop, 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 nyuk, 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 nyuk. You know, whatever works.
I mean, I'm
man.
excited right now. You're setting Chrissy over the edge. Chrissy's burning up hearing that. You didn't even know. Wow. We just found Chrissy's itch.
No,
We
no.
found it. Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Okay, Chuck. All right. What is wrong with you
The rest of the
people?
podcast is going to be like this.
Jeez, where do we get these people?
see.
Do these
I
people
don't know.
Do these people really write in?
They must be Paul's friends.
Gosh.
Yeah.
You know what? I would like friends like this. This is bizarre. That's a weird. I mean, trying to be pragmatic, a little bit of me went to, I mean, if I'm being super pragmatic here, I wonder if she has any sort of like a roommate. I hesitate to say a kid, you know, but like someone who she doesn't want the noise of them messing around to carry
Oh.
over. So she might be playing the TV
camouflage the
loudly.
sound, sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cartoons.
Well,
Paul?
cartoons is a strange pick. I agree, Chrissy. Cartoons is a strange pick. I wonder if, like, what if she has a kid? What if she has a kid? But then my fear would be the kid would be like, "Oh, they're listening to cartoons.
Mommy, can I
Why
come
don't
in and
go
listen to
hang?"
the cartoons
Yeah.
with you? Yeah.
Yeah,
There
don't
you
do
go.
that. No.
Maybe you could put on Gomer Pyle or something. Whoa, Shazam! You know, I mean,
Chuck, seriously, you're as weird as these Ventthis are.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh my God.
I should start sending in vents. I guess I'm kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
If you want to vent about us
Popeye
or
the
Chuck,
Sailor
send in a
Man,
vent.
huh?
If anybody wants to vent about us or specifically Chuck, go ahead. We're open to
right.
our own self-venting.
Ventthis.org.
Don't hold anything back.
Yeah.
Vent this organ? Is that what we're
Oh,
talking
yes,
about this
yes,
morning?
yeah. Ventthis.org. So,
There's
That's
an organ
not it,
being
people.
being
That's not
vented.
it.
That's terrible. That's what
Guys-
was going on.
so
Whoever's listening to us, don't listen to Chuck and Paul, please.
right.
You
right.
know, so, but all right, so let's just take it at face value though. If this girl, because it sounded like she's got everything going for herself, she's a six-figure earner, she's, you know, great, blah, 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 checks all the boxes. But her kink is she gets off
Yeah.
to listening to cartoons. Can you live with that? I mean, I've heard of much weirder. I've heard of harder people to live with than get along with. I don't know. My question to the venter: Can you do this? Like, do you see can it work for you long term,
Or-
is this going to be a deal breaker? I wonder.
But
Maybe
Paul,
this just turns her on. Maybe the cartoons just turn her on. It gets her animated.
oh,
See?
nice, nice, Chuck.
It's like,
Or maybe he can say, "Look, I like to watch the Flintstones. So could we have the Flintstones on while we do this?" Yeah. Does it have
Woody
to
Woodpecker?
be Tweety Bird?
Woody Woodpecker?
What? Okay. Again, Paul took it to another level.
No, it's just a cartoon. Come on, you saw what you're talking about.
wow.
Flintstones.
Well, that
about
that
being
may have
rock
been
hard
the
at
original. That may have been the original Viagra. Is Woody Woodpecker? You know?
He should be the new mascot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
there you
if
go.
you-
Yeah. The mascot for Viagra, Woody Woodpecker. I don't know. We've gone straight in the crapper here, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it's time
Got
for the
weird.
comments.
It got weird.
Oh, we have comments.
Yeah,
Jeez,
we
like there
got
haven't
weird.
been enough
plenty.
comments.
There'll be plenty after that one.
Okay, here we go. We got comments. Number
We've
one.
got comments, lots of comments.
Will you hosts make live appearances and let us
Yeah.
vent in person?
Oh yeah, bar mitzvahs and weddings. Yeah.
I think people have a lot to say, and it'll be fun to meet you all. No, you don't want to meet us. You don't want to meet us. We're,
I don't know. I
No.
don't know.
Yeah. It
No.
only gets worse.
It gets worse.
It's like,
I'm down. But to answer their question, yeah, I would say I think we should do this. I mean, like a Bob's Big Boy or something. We should just set up a like somewhere.
Be
Yeah.
a pop up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be a lot of fun if there were enough people. If there were enough people expecting us, I think
enough
it'd be a lot of
interest.
fun.
Yeah.
And we could just take vents from the audience. People could have their vents pre-written and show up
Yeah,
and
fire them out.
That,
Yeah.
that would be a lot of fun.
It's improv.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's comment number 2. Do you have writers sending in these vents? Because they are so well written. I am an English teacher and I am very impressed with them. I live in Oregon, and appreciate good grammar.
Did you just blow it on a good grammar compliment?
Yes,
Did
Oregon.
you really just blow it on
Yes.
a good
I did.
grammar compliment? Chrissy blew one
sorry.
of the 50 states.
I know. Well, yeah, but she didn't say speak it. She said write it. But I did blow it though.
Well, we all said Oregon Trail growing up. No one said Oregon Trail growing up, right? Didn't we all say Oregon Trail? Well, there was that game when I was like in first grade. Anyway,
I
whatever.
don't know. I was on the East Coast.
Is there a chance that, I guess I think our venters actually do articulate themselves pretty well. I mean, to be clear for the venter or the commenter here, we're not going to take some broken English and repeat it as broken English. We do kind of buff them up a little bit.
That's true.
We polish it. We're going to articulate
true.
it. So if you're saying we have incredibly good grammar, that's very nice of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Comment
Yes.
number 3. I like the pink purple sweater Chris was wearing.
The pink
It
purple
was
sweater.
a
What
good
color was it?
What?
What color was it? Pink or purple?
Sounds like
it's
a
kind of-
mauve. Maybe
Yeah.
a mauve.
She says it looked good on me. It was a good
lavender.
color for me.
Was
Thank
it
you very much,
lavender?
whoever said that.
Well, I'm kind of purple today. Look at this.
Yeah, you are.
Good time to bring
That's
that
on.
up.
And I'm kind of
almost periwinkle.
maroony.
Maroony, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a
Not to
nice
be
last
confused.
name for you. And now here's Chris Maroony. Okay, go
And
ahead.
then-
Remember Jenna Maroney from 30 Rock?
Oh, yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like Jenna Moron. It was like Moroni.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Moroni.
that was a fun one.
Moroni.
That was a great character.
All right, you guys are going to like the last comment.
Oh, another comment.
Oh.
We have more
Last-
comments.
I have
I
4.
thought we had, okay.
I have a foot fetish, and let me tell you, ladies, you will be addicted to it. We did a show about somebody who had the girl complained that her boyfriend had a foot
Yeah.
fetish. And,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
yeah, and so this guy's saying, I have a foot fetish, and let me tell you, ladies, you'll be addicted to it. So I guess he starts with the feet like the other guy, and women just go crazy for that. I don't know.
He's got some strong confidence. Did he leave an @ Is there some sort of contact we can refer women to him, because he sounds just like an ad for him. He's letting the world know he can
He's got a
he can
foot
blow
thing.
up a foot.
Yeah.
He can blow up a foot.
Yeah.
You know what? You think you like to listen to cartoons now? Wait until you turn on,
Great idea,
Woody
Paul.
Wood-
I think you nailed it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to clip this
hit it right
right
on the head?
now.
Oh, geez. Don't be a
Sorry.
heel.
All right,
wow. Wait, I just realized with Chrissy. Whoa. Whoa.
I have a few sometimes, Paul.
Whoa. No, but that like came in like and just okay. All right, Chrissy.
You know, I do polish my act.
You
What?
polish your what?
Chrissy. Wait, who is this?
Boom!
This
Boom!
is you know what? You are Loretta. You are definitely Loretta, because we just found a whole other side of Chrissy, and it is confirmed. We just found the Norman. This is the Bates Motel of Chrissy.
All right.
I love it. I love
Thank
it.
so,
you.
So did
I'm-
we hit it? Did we hit it all? Did we?
Yeah, we did it
got
all.
the
It's time to
comments, We got
go.
all the vents. It's time to go. Now it's time to say
Wait,
goodbye.
yeah.
What?
Did I just realize, could Chrissy be Chris Gaines? Is it possible Chrissy is Chris Gaines? I'm starting to wonder now. Did you guys ever hear about Chris Gaines?
No.
That was Garth Brooks' alter ego. This like really kind of dark
Oh,
character.
yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
Oh,
And at first
Yes.
he didn't admit to it. He didn't admit he was Chris Gaines. He just made up
Right.
this other guy who would do concerts. And then people were finding like, Garth Brooks, are you Chris Gaines? As I'm looking at Chrissy's name on the screen, and we just saw a whole different Chrissy come out.
I
She
have
might be
multiple
Chris Gaines.
personalities.
Wow.
What can I say?
Love it.
You dig
Yeah.
stuff out of the past, Paul. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeesh.
I
And
love it.
the next episode will be a different Chris.
Oh boy.
I'm
forward to
almost
that.
more comfortable that we all film remotely, because I'm a little scared right now.
Yeah.
I would be running for the door.
Running
Nice.
for the door.
Now that's a closure. Yes.
That's it.
All right, so let's wrap
That's
this
it.
episode up. That's the
Yeah.
end of this episode of Ventthis. And dare I ask, any final thoughts? Nothing? You got nothing? All right. So listen, everyone. Follow us on Instagram and follow us on YouTube, or give us a big thumbs up on YouTube. We're there. We're on TikTok too. So TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, we're everywhere. Go to Ventthis.org and send us a vent, or you can leave us a voicemail vent by calling 818-570-2535. That number is 818-570-2535. We'll play your vent on an upcoming episode. So you'll hear yourself right here on the podcast. It'll be very exciting. Thanks for joining us, and go out and make it a great day or a great night or a great morning or whatever it is that you're doing, whatever time of day it is. Make it great.
I'm heading for the door. Bye, guys.
Bye.